Nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the hill in this one, Noah Syndergaard. What do you look for here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And a pitch. And downstairs.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Castellanos as he glides to his left. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's one away. Let's take a look at our lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Marsh on the move to the gap. That one hops against the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Runner leads away at second. And there's the strike. Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Pena leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And now it's 3-2. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Crushed in the air, left center field, way back there, no doubt about it. Yordan Alvarez blasts one out. That's his 99th career homer. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
One down. And now it's Alex Bregman. Kicks and deals. High fly ball, right field. Castellanos makes a move towards the gap. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 30.
Here's Kyle Tucker. The wind to kick the pitch. Bounce to the right. Segura handles the chance. The throw to first. And Tucker is retired. That's out number 3. Yordan Alvarez goes yard for Houston. And it's 2-zip. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Our starter in this one, Lance McCullers Jr. What do you got on him, Chris?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
McCullers winds, fires. And now it's filled up. 3-2. McCullers trying to finish off the hitter. And a foul ball. Schwarber swings and hammers one to right. Back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Kyle Schwarber goes deep, and they've got their first run. It's 2-1.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. And he deals. And there's a ball. That one fouled off. 2-2.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
2-2 now. Next offering is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The wind to the pitch. Stays alive. And the right-hander deals. And there's ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
JT Real Muto steps in.
Real Muto.
The pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Bryce Harper to the plate.
Right. Harper.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Here's Harper, the count 2-1. That misses the zone. Ball 3.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Next pitch inside, and a count 2-1. There's the strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a ball popped up. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 3-2.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Didn't exactly barrel the baseball there, but he stayed on it, and he stayed through it well enough to punch it the other way for the base hit.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Swing and a bouncer. On to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. As we take a gander at Joe Girardi's lineup for the Phillies. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boo. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. Harper, the runner at third. Castellanos over at second with 1 down. Next one misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And there's a fly ball deep right field onto the warning track, and he hauls it in. Both runners tagging from second and third. Play it home. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it. But a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Gene Segura at the plate here. Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a tapper. That ends the frame. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 4 and the Astros 2. Top of the second, and here's the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
This one smacked out to left center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Now he turns and heads for second. Stop. With a relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. Tying run at the plate. That's off the mark. 2-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
No outs. Runner on second. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Aledmys Diaz.
Aledmys Diaz now. And now it's 1-2. In the air on the infield. 2 away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Martin Maldonado up to hit. Two outs. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2-2 now. Got him. And that is that. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 4 and the Astros 2. We head to the bottom of the second, and now Brandon Marsh.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Kyle Schwarber.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2. Fought off foul. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. The next offering misses. 3-2 now.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
So now 1-2 to Reese.
No, that's low.
Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here in Philadelphia, on to the 3rd inning. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Righty delivers. That's a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Kicks and fires. Just a weak fly ball this time. Segura puts it away, and there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That's to third. Rolls across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Next offering misses, and a count 2-1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and aggressive defensive shifting, defense isn't necessarily just about making errors. Are you able to get to balls? Are you able to fill spots where guys hit the ball? The wind of the pitch. And he chases that one. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for Houston. Still down by a count of 4-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it is JT Realmuto. And the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Number 3.
And now here is Harper. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Two one now. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there, and that ball is out of here. Bryce Harper goes deep, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-2.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Into the outfield. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. The pitch. Bounced up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw into third, and he's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making an out at third base.
So, man aboard. Now, Bryson stop. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's 5-2. Back here in Philadelphia, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Alex Bregman. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Real Muto makes the grab. One up, one down.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
So next up for Houston, Kyle Tucker. Grounded out his first time. The pitch. That's down and in.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Here comes the pitch. And that one wrapped foul. And here it comes. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. 3-2 now. Up the middle. Tosses to first, and Tucker is retired.
The first baseman, number 10,
Yuli Gurriel up next for the Astros. Doubled his first time up. And a pitch. And 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
On the ground to third. Fires over to Hoskins, and Gurriel is out, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros, and the deficit remains 5-2. Bottom four, and digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott.
Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Next pitch is outside. It's 2-2. Stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Popped up left side. Bregman drifts towards it, drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Gene Segura will hit next. Going to count 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Slider misses outside. And now it's filled up. Kicks and deals. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That's out to center field. McCormick drops steps, heads back on it. And there's two away.
Center fielder, number 16,
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Falling behind 2-1.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. And the righty deals. Bounce to third. Bregman handles. In plenty of time to first, and the Phillies are set down in order. Phillies down in order. They're still out in front 5-2. We go to the top of the fifth, and stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. Ball to strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield. Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with two strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And it's Aledmys Diaz. That's a hit, so they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
now batting.
Here's the catcher to hit, Martin Maldonado. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Next pitch is outside. 3-2. Bounce to the left side. Boots it. Over to Segura. What a double play that was. Inning over. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Astros 2. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Here's a 1-2. Action in the pen down there. Hunter Brown preparing to come on if needed. Abreu warming up as well. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now one away.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. A strikeout and a walk. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Next pitch just misses. 2-2. Line drive. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there.
Now
Off the bat, that one registered at 105
JT.
miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. McCullers gets the hook. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Hunter Brown on to pitch here, and he'll do his best to keep this close.
Number 68, Hunter Brown.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Next one misses. 3 balls and a strike. Hoskins over at first with one away. Liner caught at second.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Harper.
Here's Harper now. Left-hand batter waits. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. And out of here. He blasts one out to right. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now here is Nick Castellanos. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. And a pitch. They say a win. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's the third out. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now a 7-2 ball game. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here is Jose Altuve. And he deals. That one missing inside.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Out to short. Stop. Gloves it. Fires over to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. And a pitch. And fouled off. The pitch. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. So he leaves the yard to left, and they inch closer. It's 7-3. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
And the batter now, Yordan Alvarez. The 1-1. That's inside.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's going to get into the corner. And that's a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now it's Alex Bregman. The 1-1. And that's a strike. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try and tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Started after it. Appeal to first. Didn't go. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Next pitch is outside. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Alex Bregman sends it out. His 2nd homer of this series, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-5. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Noah Syndergaard departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Sir Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game, and he'll work on holding this lead.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
One out, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Stays alive. Left-hand hitter waits. That misses. Now 2-2. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, David Robertson, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Brogdon getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss. Handcuffed him with that slider. And now 2 gone.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Gurriel. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Castellanos makes the catch, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And it's 7-5. Bottom of the 6th. Down to third baseman, Alec Bohm. The pitch. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
This is Bryson Stott. Next offering is in for a strike. Righty delivers. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. He circles the bases, and they add on. It's 9-5.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
New pitcher on now, Ryan Abreu. He's into the game with the bases empty.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Gene Segura. Now this one is smoked down the left field line. On its way, if it's fair, out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to the lead. It's 10-5.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. On the ground to third. In time to Gurriel. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Back to the top of the lineup. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's already homered in this game. Next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Ryan Stanek up and loosening in the pen. Next offering is fouled back. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Got him looking. Now 2 out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Next to hit, Rhys Hoskins. With the shift on, hits right into it. Gathers and throws to first. That is the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's down to 5 at 10-5 now. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Here's a speed threat, Chas McCormick. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Aledmys Diaz now.
Designated hitter, Aledmys Diaz.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
So next up for Houston, Martin Maldonado. And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos moving under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take a commanding 3-0 series lead with a chance to wrap it up tomorrow here at home.
Our final